Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. So we'll see a squad out of the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Looking to throw. It's Vaughn. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
So backed up to their 5-yard line is 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Press coverage now from the secondary. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Fox. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans will have first and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. Makes a quick catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. To throw, it's Fox. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Takes a move and breaks free. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a draw play. He breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Fox. On the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Second down after that previous play. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they get the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21-0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, it's a reverse. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Fox. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short game.
Just timing up for one more play in the half. Looking to throw. It's Vaughn. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Jordan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Jordan. He's swarmed by the defense.
Love this route by this receiver to settle down in that soft spot in the zone. When your quarterback and the receiver are on the same page and can throw that route with timing, man, it is difficult to stop against any coverage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Fox. Looking from in deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Catch made in space. Look out.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A huge defensive score.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Delayed handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Fox. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
They'll run it with the draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop a big play. Lose the ball to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Trojans. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 11, and your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Fires it to the wideout. Hunt over the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts them in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And a It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. To the air. It's Vaughn. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Vaughn. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now,
he's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Vaughn. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Tight end goes in motion. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Vaughn. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Oh, the reverse. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It's a fake, and it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points.
How about this play design? And I love the aggressive approach because sometimes it's tough to execute well enough to get the 1st down, or the defense is ready for it. I think there's a little bit both here.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Vaughn. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So a field goal attempt coming up now.
On the field goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a huge deficit. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.